Howdy partners, this is Ice and Z. Remember how it said or I'll hate you for it? And I'm bringing you another 1 versus 1 Dawn of War 2 Retribution commentary. And this time I'm going to try for the life of me to give you a good analytical commentary to this game because I am sick. I had to throw away the last game. I had a lot of fun with it and I derped a lot and I thought it was pretty funny, but that wasn't it was a really bad game. I got absolutely crushed. It was against Chaos and they spanked me. Absolutely spanked. So letting you know that, I'm not trying to hide it from you and everything. It's just I figure that the videos that I bring to you should be something worth watching and not something more or less kind of just like derpity-doo. So going for the starting Termagants, this one ought to be real good for me. And him, well, I mean, me too. I mean, it's a long map, and Tyranid and Eldar are very fast. And this lag is horrible. I thought it was just like starting lag there for a moment. Guess what? It's not. It's not starting lag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, oh, geez, no, and now the lag started back up. So, well, anyway, we're going to muscle through this. We're going to do our best. Now, against the Eldar, I'm already suspecting instantly Warlock and Banshees, or Warlock and Farseer, or something like that. No, Farseer and Banshees. Good morning. And just having some fun with him. He seems like he's got, like he's a real, he's a good sport. That's what I was gonna get. That's what I was getting at. So, but yeah, I'm predicting Banshees and like either Farseer or Warlock. Hardly anybody goes for the Warp Spider, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's, he maybe it's the fact that he doesn't really have a very good end game strategy. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's something, because I don't play Eldar. You will never see me play Eldar. No. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not bad-mannered towards them, but I don't particularly respect Eldar. I mean, and as you can see, he's obviously the Warp Spider Exarch, which I was, I totally knew was coming. And he teleports away. I use Flesh Hook, and of course the animation does not pop, and okay, thank God it gave me my energy back. And his Guardians are hammering into me. I'm waiting, if you're wondering why I'm waiting to push, it's because I want those toxin sacks for whenever I have to engage the Banshees. And even if he technically doesn't go for Banshees, which he did of course, then you can use this to benefit yourself greatly against those Guardians. Those Guardians so quick at moving just around, and also throwing grenades. They're just a big pain in the butt. So those toxin sacks really help you out when it comes to slowing down that target. So he's focusing down the one without the toxin sacks, and I'm glad about that because I don't really want I don't want him to focus down the stronger one, so they can't get their shots off and everything. Like, more shots the better. It's kind of an orky way of thinking about it, I guess. No! Back away, back away, back away, back away, back away. We're going to leave. Those banshees are just too fast. And our keyboard is stuck again. Wow, that is happening increasingly a lot lately. And I don't know what it is really. I'm gonna have to check, you know, around on my computer, see what's going on maybe, but jeez, I really have no clue. He's probably gonna use that Banshee Whale any moment. No, he's not. He's just gonna like face palm into me with his Banshees. Real good idea actually, and then probably going to attempt to gen bash me, which would be a good idea because Banshees are very, very good at gen bashing. A good benefit, if you don't really know this, to the Lictor Alpha is that the Lictor Alpha is one of the better deterrents to suppression squads and whatnot. So, and he basically comes free. You start with him, and he can cloak, walk around, absolutely just lay into those suppression teams, which I just walked right into. Gosh, those things are fast. Did not expect them to get there so quickly. And you have to take care. You have to take very, very good care of your termagants. They squishy. They're very squishy. So, I mean... Ooh! Yes! And we're leaving. Bye, Banshees. I don't care. I just got your Guardians. And it was free. We ate them. We ate them all. So, I'm feeling pretty good already going into this game. I mean, you can see he's got better map control than I do right now. I'm going to swing that in my favor here in a moment after I tell this suppression team that they are not welcome in my world. So, did a good job of getting those off of our back. And we are going to lay into these Banshees. We're going to go ahead and get the... Nope. We don't need to. Because they decided that they were going to run already. And feeling pretty good so far. So, against the Eldar, forget Zoanthropes. Just forget them. Because if you go for the Zoanthrope, they'll go for Wraithguard, and I have tried it. I had 2 Zoanthropes literally shoot like 10 shots at Wraithguard. They take no damage from it whatsoever. And I'm just like, why is that? Why? Just why? It doesn't make any sense to me in any way, shape, or form. I just don't get it. So, we're gonna hurt these guys real bad before we go ahead and leave. Maybe, actually, we're probably gonna get a squad kill. Oh! That was beautiful. You are the man, Lictor. Feeling good right now, and very, very sick. So we sound stupid, I know, but hey, I don't care. Because I am winning. I feel good about it. So, as you can see, those Banshees coming out to, you know, attack my Hormagaunts. My Hormagaunts are like, we don't care. Because we got Termagant. Back up. I really don't know what to go for. I'm going to go for Gene Stealers, and that's because I know Gene Stealers are just seriously awesome. But we all know that the Banshees, once they get those upgrades, they're really going to, you know, be a pain in my side. I mean, what is it? The Banshees get their... they get their leader upgrade. That's all I know how to call it. And then they get power melee. They're so much more resistant to damage, and they do even more damage. So I mean, if that is believable, And that's definitely not what you want to set your Gene Stealers up against. So we're going to go ahead and save up, and we're going to go for a early tier 3. And we're going to get out of there with our Hormagaunts. Corrosive Claws is a good upgrade to get. I've tinkered around with him a bit. He's not really the most durable hero in the late game, but I will tell you that he is a dang good hero if you could just position him correctly. So as you can see, letting those Gene Stealers idle it cloaks them. A very good thing to keep in mind if you're not too familiar with this game, you know, and you're prone to idling. They have a better chance of survival than most of your other idling units, but again, they're not the... They're not... You don't really want to leave them idling, is what I'm trying to get at there. So, but he's got the Wraith Lord out, and I'm like, well, okay, so you've got the Wraith Lord. I'm gonna just kind of run around on you. Because that Wraith Lord is so slow. Incredibly slow, and you can just, you know, kind of kite it around all day as long as he doesn't really have any support. And Gene Stealer's coming. He doesn't want to mess with this Tyranid blob. They call it Tyranid blobs. I don't know why they call it blobs. It just, I get it. There's a whole lot of them. But you know what? I don't think it looks like a blob to me. They definitely have better shape than just like a globby mass. So, gonna capture this, and then we're gonna retreat on out of there. We're gonna take some model losses, but you know what? We're not Space Marines, so we don't have to worry about it, because they stop dying. No! Well, wasn't worth it. Ooh. And we're gonna lose this squad too, because we were silly, not paying attention. But we're going to go ahead and engage this and use those Corrosive Claws to bring down his armor. And the Corrosive Claws reduce their armor, and it even reduces vehicle armor. So, I mean... this is not a good engagement. Oh, get out of there. Retreat home. So, we're going to go ahead and go into Tier 3. And, you know, the strangest things about Tyranid Tier 3 is the units that you get in there. The Lictor hero, I have never found a practical use for. I'm not saying that there isn't some use for it, I'm saying that there's not a very good use for it. Like, I know one time I was playing one of my friends and I decided I was going to mess around with him and basically abuse the flesh hook ability on him, and that really didn't do too well for me. Oh, geez. Suppressed my own guy. So... But, yeah, I used a bunch of flesh hooks on his knob squads, and I was able to just keep him chasing my lictors, like, all the entire time. Like, even if he popped Frenzy and everything, I would just, like, flesh hook, you know? And he would be like, oh, dear. You know, my knobs are getting pulled all around, and I can't do anything about it. And so that was a little frustrating for him. But mind you, I was also using 3 of them, so not really cost-efficient, cost-effective. I mean, you know, hey, you use them to get in good with like suppression teams and whatnot. Maybe that'll be a good idea, but I don't really see a practical use after that. Run. Okay. No, run away. Weird. Going. And as you can see, he just dropped a grenade on us. And I did not like that at all. So, popped the Adrenal, and then we popped Run. And our Termagants got taken out. But, coming quickly, you can see, we're going for the Swarm Lord. And Swarm Lord is, you know, he's one of the easier end tier units to get, but he's also got kind of this vulnerability kind of that's added to that. He's not a very DPS heavy unit. Like everyone's got like their ultimate, and the Tyranids got the one that's like it's basically just a big support unit. So we're gonna wait for that, and we're gonna be content to controlling our area, and we're gonna be a huge turd and do what everybody tells me to do with the Lictor Alpha, and that's backcapping on people. And as much as I despise that idea, right now it doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. So we see his Guardians are over there, and he's probably going to use those to engage me as soon as I start capturing, which is fine. I mean, that's technically what he's supposed to do. But, oh, geez. And he's also got... Oh, no, those aren't Guardians. Those weren't Guardians at all. They were Warp Spiders the whole time. What a plot twist, man. That is crazy. And you can see he's got a lot of dedicated armor in this game. And I'm going to punish him by building another Venom Cannon squad, and I'm going to give them the Range Synapse upgrade. And you're confused. It gives them additional health and damage. So, and I think it also does it for every other ranged unit around them. So his Banshee is coming in, being total turds. Oh, stop killing my generator! Stop it! Stop it, you fiend! Gosh, those things are so good! Those Banshees! But you know what's also good? Getting your face eaten by Gene Stealers. I'm kidding. That's not good. You don't want to do that. Don't get eaten by Gene Stealers. Don't do it to yourself. I promise you it's nowhere near as awesome as you think. Because it's not. It's going to hurt a lot. But yeah, you see because our Swarm Lord allows us to reinforce right on him. He gives a speed buff, and he also is a very, very good tanky unit. Surprise! Ah, nom 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 nom. Ah, jeez. What the heck happened? It's Glitchapalooza today. First the Inquisitor glitches, and now our Gene Stealers are glitching. This can't be good. So, I'm going to focus down the Wraith Lord first. So Wraith Lord is the biggest turd, I think, in my opinion, when it comes to... No, don't die! And we're reinforcing, because we don't care. And that additional... what's it called? There's... Oh, just no! Bye, Banshees. That ability for the Swarm Lord is probably one of the meanest I think I've ever seen. Like, if you can get a bunch of melee units to just surround him and everything, he will split them in half. And that is probably, like, the awesomest thing I have ever seen. Like, one of the most absolute I kill you kind of things. And we're experiencing lag again. Technical issues. Our Gene Stealers are going to come up here and help our Swarm Lord out, because we don't want our Swarm Lord to die, obviously. Though I seriously doubt that he's going to die anytime soon. And we could just you know, Are you going to attack? Oh. Oh, jeez. Come on! Ouch! It's Eldar trickery, man. I really don't know what... I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know what's going on. And that's gonna be a little too late. Swarmlord's gonna end up biting it, and we're gonna be behind. Pretty bad. But you know what we can do before we die? So we can kill Eldar. Yes! Yes, your rear armor! I want it. We wants it. Smeagol references. They make me smile. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Eldar does have a item for their warp spider, maybe, that it's like a gravity bomb or something where it holds them up in the air. Usually, I'm used to seeing the models actually being held up in the air. So, maybe that was what was going on the entire time, but I am really confused as to how my guardsmen got a hold of some of those gravity bombs and used them on an Inquisitor earlier. Just kind of strange. And right now I can already see my demise coming. It's kind of obvious. He's got the whole map captured, no doubt has multiple generator farms going. And all I've got is some of the worst in terms of anti-infantry units ever. And you know what confuses me is you've got the regular warriors, and you can upgrade them with the Barbed Strangler or the Adrenal Gland. You can't do either or, and you can't switch out. But if you give them the Barbed Strangler and something engages them in melee, they still retain a good strength in terms of melee, right? Well, how come the Venom Broods don't? They've got the Talons. I'm looking at them right now. They're there. They've got to be able to cut something. But I guess it is a balance issue. It's not so much of a lore issue as it is balance, and I swear to you, if I take one step outside of this base, I am dog meat. And this lag is really killing me anyway, so I can already see where this game is going, and I'm kind of going to cut it here short. It was a lot closer than the last ones. And I think there is a lot of something that people can learn from this game, although I will say that I definitely could have done a lot better this map around, or this gameplay. So, I'm going to tell him that I GG, lag, and dem gravity, wealth, thingies you has are too good. So, definitely a good player. I enjoyed playing with him. I didn't enjoy the lag at all, and I need to find out where that's coming from, because that is really frustrating me. So, I'm going to go ahead and GG well play right out of that game, and that's it. Come on. Oh, even the defeat screen comes up late. Ugh, jeez, this lag is just bad, 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 bad. Let's see, what could I have done better there? Well, it's really kind of hard to tell because the game was so laggy, and it's really hard to tell whether it was a fact of bad gameplay or micro on my part, or if the lag really just kind of stopped it at that perfect moment and he was able to catch up to it, because it doesn't stop you from paneling around on your screen. It just stops your units from moving, and I've had a lot of frustrating games where players have shouldn't have been that keen on their reaction time. And because of the lag, they saw all of my stuff coming from a mile away because it was like frame by frame. Ah, it was so bad. It was irritating. But I will say that he had really good control. He had really good steadfast strategy. He didn't do anything out of the norm that I would have really expected from him, except for the fact that he was playing with the Warp Spider X Arch. That was a bit of a shocker to me. Also a bit of a treat. I don't really get to play against the Warp Spider X Arch all that much, and anytime I get to see a hero that I almost never see, and especially when I got to see him play it, especially as well as he did, I just I have a lot of appreciation for it, is what I'm trying to say. Um, Definitely shouldn't have gone for those gene stealers with the lag and with all of the nice tricks that he had up his sleeve. And Eldar are very tricky. Definitely weren't the best unit to bring out onto the field. If anything, maybe should have gone for Raveners with their little ranged attack upgrade. I think it's like the Devourer ability and everything. Real good against Guardians, I know that. But then later in the game, the Warp Spiders would have just made me look like a fool. Could have been a lot better on my micro. Definitely should have watched my units a lot better. I think I didn't do too bad on that. I think there were like 2 or 3 times I screwed up really bad on that one. And as Tyranids, it's a bit more forgivable, because if you lose something, it's nowhere near as expensive as the Space Marines. So, that being said, again, a really enjoyable game. He played well. I played absolutely poorly. And, again, forgive me, I'm not feeling too well and I'm exhausted. But I'm going to go ahead and upload this anyway because I feel like there is something that you can learn from it, and this is going to be 2 videos in a row of me just absolutely, losing. The first one's going to be more of a funsy kind of thing, and I really need to start jumping on this, on my game. I'm almost bumping myself down to 2K rating again. I don't want to go back to that place. It took me forever to get back up here, especially since I was already 2K. And then they reset the score again, and then I had a really bad streak, and it just took me forever. So anyway, I had a lot of fun. I enjoy playing this game. If you like this video, leave a like. If you'd like to leave a suggestion, maybe give me an answer. In the video, I decided that I wasn't going to upload, and that was because I played absolutely like crap, and I was just like, I was goofy all over the place. It was stupid. I posed a question, and the thing is I have never played Ravener Alpha well. I have never seen him played well. Not very many people that I see play Tyranids choose the Ravener Alpha, and if I've seen them choose the Ravener Alpha, they've been a little bit lower tier player, which means that they were kind of experimenting with stuff. If you can tell me how to play Ravener Alpha well, and you actually give me a strategy that is darn good enough, and I win with it, I will upload a video with your name on it. Your name on it. I need to calm down because I am being absolutely silly, but I will upload a video with your name on it, and I will, the video will be named like, "Hi Ma, I finally won with the Ravener Alpha." And I will put your name on there. So, that's up to, you guys go ahead and tell me, absolutely, if you can do that, give me a strategy, teach me how to use the Ravener Alpha, and I successfully do it. That video will be uploaded. Hi Mom, I actually went with the Ravener Alpha with your name in it, and you can just like sit in the halls of my like minuscule fame. I'm sorry guys, I'm rambling. So, if you love the videos that I do and you would like to see more, subscribe. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. If not, that's fine. It's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. So, I will catch you later, partners. This is I Sincere. Remember how it's said? Or I'll hate you for it later.